Welcome back to our Busting Addiction and Its Myths podcast. I'm Bruno J., and I have updated the introduction to our episodes in order to address an issue that we cannot ignore, nor do we want to. It looks like COVID-19, the coronavirus, will be with us for some time. Some say for another year or two. People are as frightened as they ever have been. They seek safety for their families above all, protection from the virus and from economic insecurity. But many families also face an added burden, drug addiction and alcoholism in their own homes, and what to do about it. There's something you should know. We, SafeHouse Rehab Thailand, were founded on the idea of safety. We hold on to the truth that clients deserve to come to a treatment clinic where they can at least feel safe and sound. Devoting ourselves to safety first gives us the firm foundation upon which everything else is constructed, hence our name, SafeHouse Rehab Thailand. Thailand has been recognized as one of the world's safest places to be during the pandemic. Further, we at SafeHouse have made the right adjustments so that clients and staff remain and feel safe and sound. Masks are mandatory, as is social distancing, mandatory hand cleaning, daily blood oximeter readings, which is an early warning measure, and if by chance anyone doesn't feel well, the local hospital in Bang Bung is only minutes away. My podcast, Busting Addiction and Its Myths, is dedicated to serving families of still suffering addicts and alcoholics by providing evidence-based advice and insight so that you can make a better informed decision on what to do and what not to do. We are sponsored by SafeHouse Rehab Thailand, dedicated to a modern approach to recovery, which means that we absolutely outperform traditional rehabs when it comes to diagnostics, technology, and aftercare. To learn how we can help, just visit safehouserehab.com, where we post the latest news. Hi, this is Bruno J., and welcome to episode 2 of season 5 of Busting Addiction and Its Myths. Today, I want to discuss what you should look for when you're considering a rehab clinic in Thailand. Before you think this is just a pitch for SafeHouse Rehab Thailand, who sponsors this podcast, allow me first to share with you why Thailand is an ideal place to come for recovery, but also an ideal place to own and operate a rehab clinic. First, consider that Thailand is the number one destination in the world for medical tourism. Medical tourism is the term we use to describe the practice of coming to a foreign country for medical treatment that often is the equal of, or in some cases, superior to the level of medical treatment one could receive in one's home country. So having a rehab clinic in Thailand fits right in with the worldwide trend for people seeking treatment outside one's home country because it's a better value. In other words, it's not a strange or unusual thing, novel to some people, but not after they do some research and realize that coming to a rehab clinic in Thailand might be a really great option. The second thing is that Thailand is one of the most magical places on earth. It isn't exactly a third world country with an educated population, incredible scenery, a warm climate year-round, a Buddhist culture, and people whose smiles will light you up. No wonder it's called Amazing Thailand. So if your loved one needs a safe and welcoming sanctuary in which to recover, Thailand rises to the top of the list. So let's not kid ourselves and face the fact that the economics have to work for both the provider, the rehab clinic in Thailand, and for the client who comes here for treatment. The fact is that the American dollar is still mighty powerful, so we get the benefit of comparatively less expensive real estate, local labor, food, and other necessities. We can even offer our professional staff a great value where they get to live in a great climate, spend a whole lot less, and still maintain a comfortable lifestyle. Our English-speaking staff is trained in the UK at first-rate institutions, and they are fully licensed to apply their skills here in Thailand. The benefits to the client for coming to our rehab clinic here in Thailand become clear when one considers that we offer 4-star amenities and world-class treatment for less than $10,000 a month. Compare that to the rate as an example of the big-name rehab in Minneapolis, which comes in at a minimum of $36,000 a month just for the basics. And some charge upwards of $50,000 for a month's stay. So with a dozen or so rehabs in Thailand, why would you choose SafeHouse Rehab? Let's start with what we're all after. We're all after giving suffering alcoholics and addicts the best possible chance of achieving and maintaining a happy, productive, and sober life, freed of the compulsive need to drink or abuse drugs. All rehabs embed best practices, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, mindfulness, healthy meals, and fitness into their programs. But they will deliver them in different ways, and they're all valid. They're all traditional ways to solve the problem. So we asked ourselves, what would it take to push the envelope and offer a more modern approach to recovery given how complex addiction has become? What could we offer that has as its goal the ability to absolutely outperform traditional rehabs here in Thailand? We chose to focus our efforts in three areas. One, we've established the most sophisticated intake process that takes into account the diagnostic and detox needs of the new generation of drugs and drug addicts who are now commonly addicted to multiple substances. Two, new techniques are constantly being developed and that have applications in treatment, whether it's helping to change body chemistry, enable better sleep, improve mindfulness, or accelerate recovery in ways as yet undiscovered. We are committed to being the first to integrate proven advanced tools designed to enhance the progress of our clients toward their goals. Three, of all the components of treatment, the most often overlooked is the aftercare program. It is the pillar that must be adopted and embedded into treatment, for without the client picking up the responsibility for recovery after he or she leaves, the odds of a successful sober life drop like a stone in the river, and all that money and effort are for naught, and the heartbreak starts over, even more painful this time. That's why we work extra hard to ensure that every one of our clients demonstrates a commitment to their own sobriety program one day at a time, ideally, in our opinion, putting a 12-step program such as AA at the center. We are the only rehab clinic in Thailand that offers the likes of our We Care program. It contains a full arsenal of recovery tools, connection to 12-step groups in their hometowns, and follow-up video consultations via Zoom, Skype, WhatsApp, whatever works best to connect on a scheduled basis or as needed 24/7. So what have we learned today about SafeHouse Rehab as one of the premier rehab clinics in Thailand? 1. Thailand leads the world when it comes to medical tourism. Therefore, having a drug and alcohol treatment facility here is right in line with why people come here to begin with. First-rate medical treatment in a caring and safe culture, a warm climate, and in a country who has valued foreign visitors for generations. Number 2. At SafeHouse Rehab Thailand, we are able to take full advantage of the opportunities afforded us, given the strength of the U.S. dollar, to operate a rehab clinic and deliver professional service at a cost the fraction of one would pay in the U.S. 3. Although we as a rehab community in Thailand all want the same thing for clients, that is, a lifetime of clean and sober living, we are committed to transcending the traditional ways of getting there. And 4, to that end, we offer a truly modern approach to recovery. Our goal is to absolutely outperform traditional rehabs when it comes to the intake detox process, the adoption of new techniques that enhance recovery, and a robust aftercare program, which we call We Care, that's designed to help our clients own their recovery over a lifetime. Thank you for tuning in today. This podcast is sponsored by SafeHouseRehab.com. SafeHouse Rehab represents the modern approach to recovery founded on safety as our first priority. We absolutely outperform traditional rehabs with a sophisticated intake protocol, application of new techniques, and a more robust aftercare program.